Hi, I am Gary Diefenthaler, and thanks for joining me. I'm a full-time real estate agent with DeSell Real Estate Company, and I am going over some of our local purchase agreement paragraphs. We will be covering the addenda, attorney's review, and additional terms paragraphs in this session. So let's get started. Paragraph 26, the addenda. The following addenda are made a part of this agreement only if checked. So there's a buyer, short sale, FHA or VA mortgage, leased property, closing affidavit, association, land contract, or other. So this would be extra documents or extra pages that will go along with the standard purchase agreement that we have in the Toledo metropolitan area. The FHA, the VA mortgage designation, that would be some additional addenda that will come from the lender. An example of other addenda necessary, possibly if you're looking at a HUD foreclosed house, HUD uses extra pages for documentation. You'll want to include that along with this standard purchase agreement that we have in the Toledo area. Paragraph 27, attorney's review. This agreement is subject to rescission in writing by purchaser and seller after review by their respective attorneys within 3 days after acceptance, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and federal holidays. Failure to rescind within such period shall constitute a waiver of the right of rescission. So it's always good to have legal representation behind you, reviewing what's going on in the process and that, but it's not necessary. But everybody does have this 3-day rescission period available to them after a completed signed acceptance agreement for the purchase of residential property. Paragraph 28, additional terms. The following terms have not been pre-approved by the Toledo Board of Realtors or the Toledo Bar Association, even if pre-printed in this form, and are unique to this agreement. So, some of the additional terms that you might want to put in the agreement is, for example, the seller is to pay 3% of the purchase price back to the buyer or the purchaser to cover their closing costs and any other prepaid expenses that they would have had for the transaction. Another one could be seller is to provide a satisfactory pest inspection report. Seller to provide a satisfactory well and septic inspection report. This is something that if you're in a rural setting that you don't have, public water or sewer, you want to make sure that you get the well and the septic system inspected. Another thing could be the house should have a satisfactory radon inspection performed on it. These are just a few examples of additional terms that can be put into the purchase agreement. There are several others, but these are just some examples that pop up to the top. And then we have the time limit of offer. This offer, made on such and such date, remains open for acceptance until a specific date and time. In the event this offer is countered, this time limit shall no longer apply. So when do you want to hear about the acceptance of your offer? That's something for you and your real estate agent to talk about. It's customary to give the other side, the purchaser can give the seller a day or two to think about it. If maybe you think this is a very hot and viable property, somehow there's a lot of people looking at it, you want to get that answer period down to as short as possible to try to get your offer in front of that seller before anybody else comes in with another offer. That might put you into a multiple offer situation. That is something that, again, you and your real estate agent can talk about. But, I think customarily, a day or two, depending on when the offer was put in, will determine when you're requesting for your offer to be responded to. And then if they don't respond back in that time frame, it doesn't mean it's a dead deal or anything. Your real estate agent should contact the other side just to see what's going on. So, don't sweat it if you don't hear anything within your time frame, but your real estate agent should be following up with that other side to see what's going on. This ends the session. Please remember, any day is a good day to talk about real estate. Give me a call at 419-360-1221. I would be more than happy to talk to you and answer any of your real estate questions. My website is nwohiohomesforsale.com. Hey, make a great day, and I will see you soon. Thanks for your time.